Monster Radio RX 93.1. Okay. Fail.
What?
I was supposed to do this earlier.
What? Do
I just read it now. No, I was supposed to greet my nana. But anyway, just in case.
What a horrible ninong you are.
I know, right?
Or ninang.
Oh. Okay, so hello to Greg, Sharon, Alexa, and Yaya Mavic. They're having their doctor's checkup today. Who knows? Maybe they're still listening 2 hours and a half after.
He doesn't love you.
Oh, how dare you! No, but hello. Hello, Greg, Sharon, Alexa. No, I didn't. I just read the text now. Jerk. Okay, anyway. Of course, we have James, Younghusband, in the booth, and
That's the kind of person I have to work with now.
What?
You know, somebody who neglects his what, goddaughter.
Yeah.
Goddaughter.
Goddaughter.
See what kind of person he is.
Yeah. Okay, so a lot of people were just saying, you know what, James, a friend of mine, she was going, okay, I'm going to be Team James.
Awesome.
But
what's her name?
if Vanny.
Thank you, Vanny.
But she says only if I get a kiss.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Okay. No problem.
And a hug, kiss and hug.
Okay, so Vanny.
He's even throwing something else.
So Vanny, you heard it. Okay, so she's Team James.
So like randomly, she can just, if she sees you in a mall, she can just go up to you and be like, hey, I'm Vanny.
Yeah.
You owe me a kiss and a hug. Yeah, right?
Ask Friday first.
So
you see random guys, hey,
Hey,
I'm Vanny. I'm Vanny.
No, she's a girl. She's a biological girl. Okay.
Miss Bro, biological girl.
Okay, so are you like okay? I'm pretty sure you've checked out, you know, because we haven't whittled it down to 30 final players yet.
No, not yet.
You know, you've got a big field out there.
Yeah.
But are you already eyeing certain people?
Yes, I am.
You
Yes,
are?
I am. I'm not going to mention who they are yet.
Yeah,
Because
Obviously.
then Phil will find out. And
Exactly.
He might just beat you to the punch.
Exactly.
Do you ever like okay, let's say over lunch or over dinner or you know when you guys see each other? Do you ever like sneakily try to do some mind games with each other and try to see what,
sort of fish
what the other one
information.
what the other one's trying to do?
Yeah. Well, recently
Do you ever talk shop?
we did actually yesterday. It was,
Yeah.
I needed someone like behind the scenes working for me, like
Yeah.
a manager, like for the team. And Phil was like, "Why don't you get this person?" I was like, "I already thought of that." And then he's like, "Okay." And then, but then he's always like, "I'm always one step ahead of you." I'm like, yeah, right.
Did you ever try to like talk to anybody to sort of like fish information from
Like
him?
spy?
Like spy on him?
I had a meeting last night.
Oh, wow.
So I can't tell yet because I'll tell you when we're off there.
I like the discretion.
It's like you know, it's like espionage. I really like it. And so how? Okay, I don't know. Has anyone ever explained to you the Pinoy word "pikon"?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you explain it? I wanted to ask if they ever get pikon with
I've
each
heard it
other.
loads of times.
You
Like-
ever you run out of patience?
No, like how do you say it? Like, do they ever get pikon with each other when they get all
Annoyed?
competitive? Yeah, like do you ever like
Annoyed to the point of anger.
So
yeah,
frustrated.
Yeah.
something like that. You know how like when you're trash talking, you're
Yeah.
still friends, you're still
course.
brothers.
Yeah, but eventually
But you get to the point where like, okay, I'm really like hating
I've had
you
enough
right
of this.
now.
You know what I mean?
Nah, not really. Well, competitive as well. But this morning actually, I was thinking of how I'm really looking forward to this Clear Dream match. And
Right.
I actually looked at my mirror in my car,
Yeah.
pulled it down, and actually this photo here, I have it in my pocket. This photo fell out. It's of me and Phil. So it's a sign we're still brothers.
Despite all of that.
Yeah, we're still brothers, but at the end of the day,
But you want to beat it.
whether we're playing, when we were younger, we used to play a lot of football games on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And actually, when someone wasn't winning, they'd run over and turn the console off for frustration. So I wonder what will happen in the Clear Dream match.
That's something you can't turn off. though.
Exactly.
What's like the worst trash talk you've ever done, but to each other, not just to your teammates?
Oh, personal stuff, loads
Oh,
of
really?
personal
Because
stuff.
you would know the dish on each other.
Exactly.
You know
I
exactly
realise
how to-
we're the best of friends and we know each other
Right?
so well.
So you know the best of friends know exactly what it is to get the other one all
Exactly,
hot-headed.
we know each other's secrets. and
Right.
everything, so.
Okay, give us a sample of what you can air. Obviously the others, that's between the two of you, but give us an example of what you've actually said to each other.
I can't remember.
Like trash talk.
Trash talk.
Yeah.
No, well, he always.
Like you have ugly hair or something.
Yeah, no,
That's horrible hair.
That's why I said, well, us being clear. That's the biggest one. It's like,
I know, right?
You've got horrible hair. Oh, how dare you?
My hair's nicer than yours.
no, it always be
fluffier.
I think it's I've got more fans than you. So guys, we have to prove it wrong.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. You've got the actual competition of the actual game, the actual dream match, and then there's the competition of who
On the
gets
side,
more
who gets
team
more team
development.
fans
Exactly.
and team
Who's
voters.
got more like Team Phil, Team James.
Yeah, so come on, Team James, we have to win.
And so, like how is it like? Okay, we're just curious. How is it like right after Phil won last year? Was there a lot of like?
I had to control myself. I had to like. I was like, there's a lot of people there. I can't start kicking stuff. I can't start throwing stuff. I wanted to be a good spot at the end of the day. I went around shaking all the other team players' hands, all congratulating them.
You shook their hands a little harder than usual.
Yeah.
Like this is for scoring a goal.
I tried to not look at Phil because he was just smiling. He had the biggest
I thought it was
smile.
pretty smug.
Pretty smug actually,
Yeah.
and then I was hoping, my immediate reaction was I wanted a rematch. So
Exactly.
thank
this is
you
what-
so much
yeah.
to Clear for
So
this rematch.
if you win this year, are you
Yeah.
going to be very sportsmanlike? Are you going to like rub it in his face?
I would rub it in his face. That's just me, though.
I think. Well, Gino, you guys will be there, so you can run on the field with me and we'll celebrate.
Yeah, we're not even tournament, but hey, Team James.
We had nothing to do with this. No, but that would be interesting because it's funny how you're both sportsmen and you're always pitted against each other. It's not like one is like a basketball player and one is a football player.
You're
both
both
football
football
players.
players, yeah.
And so you're always like being pitted against each other. So hopefully it's not like exerting too much pressure on the brother.
I think that's helped us get where we are today.
Yeah.
We've had each other to push each other. It's
Yeah.
like someone in the gym encouraging you. Like this, it's healthy competition. Me and my brother.
Okay.
So it's helped push us to get where we are today.
Obviously the competition is in sports.
Yeah.
And it's to a degree like who's got more fans.
Yeah.
Give us one aspect where there's a lot of competition that people don't realize that you're competing for. Like something that's very unique. That, obviously you compete sports, you compete, who's got more fans.
Do you compete in a way that like, oh, I'm more stylish than you are?
Yeah, like give us like one aspect where you get to compete with each other that I think
Not a
people
lot
will
of
be
people know,
surprised.
yeah.
I'll have a little joke. It's our sister's affection.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like it's always like, Kerry, you're on Team James, and like, it feels like, no, she's on Team Phil. She's working as my water girl.
Has she
but then
ever-
our business partner Kathy's like, no, she can't choose. Like you can't make her choose. Like that.
Has she ever said whose team she's on?
She did once. I think she said James. I was very upset.
You're right.
so-
you could vie for all the fans out
Nah,
there.
but she's growing more wiser, Kerry. Like, she's more
She's more quiet
understanding.
now.
There's the sister. Ah.
So in the battle for your sister's affection, do you honestly think you win that one?
You have to ask her that one. She'll probably say, nah, James and Phil. She likes
I
us.
know.
I'm only kidding.
You have to be on the safe side on that one because they are both your brothers.
And you kind of don't want to put the kid on the spot.
I think she's just playing us because she wants more gifts. More,
Yeah,
to be
she's not going to.
She's a smart girl.
She's not going to answer that question.
Not
To
just
keep
yeah,
the gifts
yeah, just to
coming.
keep the gifts coming. From both sides.
From both sides. All right, so okay, let's do a couple of
Yeah.
entries for since it's an homage to the young
The young
husbands.
husband.
The top 10 Younghusband ko. Elliot Girl says Younghusband ko is always commando para easy access. Daw. Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting. I wouldn't do that if I were playing a sport.
cut wind resistance, isn't it?
Wind resistance.
Wind resistance.
Some ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know what might happen.
Especially when you're playing football. Right? Not a good idea.
You know, you get accidents all the time.
My test says, yung husband ko, lampa. Lampa kaya alam sa feelings ko.
No.
Well, it's a play on... Lampa is lame.
Lampa is no, it's you have a link.
That's
yeah.
lumbo. Lampa is like lame.
You're asking the non-Tagalog guy.
No. And Cristiano Ronaldo says, yung husband ko, ang tawag niya sa best friend niya na pogi, Mars. Ay.
Baka naman pangalan niya, Mars.
Oo nga, no?
Di ba?
Hindi,
Because you actually
may
know
pangalan
Mars.
eh. Pero Mars yung parang better.
Oh, para Mars.
Oo.
That's so weird. Tapos tawag niya sa'yo Venus. Wala lang, parang planet.
Ang Mars. And Mad Mark says, yung husband ko, gusto daw sumali sa Navy. Yun pala, gusto niya maging Sailor Moon.
Or Sailor Mars.
Alright!
Diba?
Right.
And she was so much hotter.
Who's the lesbian sailor?
Pluto, Neptune. Sailor...
Neptune?
Uranus.
Uranus.
Was there a Sailor Uranus?
Who's the lesbian?
Who was the lesbian Sailor Moon? Meron eh.
There is.
And did you know that in the transformation, I don't know if you were the one who showed me this, but somebody showed me this, but in the transformation they're actually naked.
Yes, they are. I showed you that.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they're naked.
Did you ever watch Sailor Moon? I don't know if it's...
No.
Are you even familiar with Sailor Moon?
No?
Okay, if I show you a photo, you might actually just recognize them from...
Okay.
That's a
like,
Japanese like
random-
anime thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
Sailor Moon. Alright, here.
and when they transform, they get naked.
And this is a
Seems
this is a cartoon for kids.
Yeah.
Right here.
Exactly.
Let's have a look.
Load the...
I'm pretty sure you've seen at least. Maybe you didn't know that that's them.
Yeah.
Probably
And I'm sure you've seen them at like cosplay events.
Yeah.
You know, they dress up like Japanese schoolgirls.
Okay.
Well, that's loading.
Well, schoolgirl slash like
Sailors.
sailor.
Oh, that's
I
what
think
they
I
call
have
it.
seen it.
Wow, this is taking like a really long time.
Let me try mine because I'm on a different line. Okay.
While those guys, I'll just say hi to a few people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
go.
Yeah, hi to Ina, hi to Drew, and hi to Paul. You guys are awesome. Team James all the way.
There you go. Oh, why don't you invite people to vote for you already?
Yeah, guys, if you want to vote for Team James, or I hope you do, please log on to facebook.com/clearph and vote for Team James.
Oh, here, these are the Sailor Moon girls.
Okay, let me have a look.
You know them,
Oh, yes, I've seen them.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway,
It's
yeah.
them.
They
They transform naked. And one of them's
Naked?
lesbian.
And,
Pero
yeah,
not-
and one of them's lesbian.
Pero not the first five.
Yeah,
She's in the
she's one of the latter
the follow-up
planets.
sailors.
Yeah, past Saturn, I think.
And she really looks, I don't know, like she's got short hair, short blonde hair.
Yeah.
And
But Sailor Mars was hotter than
then Moon.
yeah.
Mars is the short,
The brunette.
the brunette,
The
short
brunette
hair.
with no long hair.
Ah,
long
this
hair,
one,
red-
this one.
red
yeah,
skirt.
yeah,
Yeah.
red skirt. Oh, my pervert.
I just thought she was hot.
Here we go.
You were the one who told me that they transformed naked. Who's the pervert now?
No, because I just.
And you were an
noticed
adult by the time I was watching this.
it. Yeah,
I was
know
a
it.
child and you were like you were working.
No.
Yeah, I was in grade school and you were already like what in RX. That's true.
Sailor Moon.
You know it, yeah.
No.
Yeah, Sailor Moon came out when I was in what, 4th grade?
Oh, I was probably my 7th grade.
Lies.
And the entry that caps off the bottom half of the top 10, yung husband ko, comes from Kylie Gayano.
Kylie Gayahan mo says.
Yung husband ko, para lang si Frodo ang pera. When, pag nasa labas siya, hindi niya sinusuot yung ring.
Ay.
Yeah.
So he tries to hide the
He tries to hide the fact that
yeah,
he's married.
That's
And diba the excuse that a lot of men always give is like, when they leave their wedding rings at home,
yeah.
they're like, oh, because I was washing my hands, so I took it off, and then I forgot to put it back on. But yung pala, they,
Oh,
were meeting up with some other people.
that's sad.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's very sad. All right.
Oh, what a downer.
all right.
Thanks, man.
But we are doing the top 10 young husband. Cool. Young, huh?
Yeah.
Because we do have
The young husband.
Yeah, here in the booth.
I like that, do you?
We will talk to him some more. James is here and campaigning for people to be on Team James since Phil is not here. If you want to join us for today, one final.